division is guaranteed a 1 through 4 spot.
Yeah, we could talk about that all day when we get over there.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, and I know from what Gustav says, like, yeah, it's hard to boost the bench because it's like there's a lot of stuff they need, but
yeah.
What else do we think they need to boost?
Let me take a peekaboo here.
I like Westcott has exactly 100 blocks.
Definitely work on Sterling's fouls because that's like.
I know it's for story, but it could be a little excessive.
Right now
tone it down a little bit.
He's the only one on the team though that has over 100 fouls. The only closest one to him is Ren anyway with 83. Or actually, no,
Cresta has 93.
Cresta has 93, but still 182. That's yikes.
Yeah.
Westcott is. I also just looked. He's the number 10 in blocks.
Huh. Yeah.
It's good on him, especially since he's not a starter.
100 on blocks. Good.
He's the 10th best blocker.
Wow, good job. Right on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff this team can boost up.
I don't know what they would boost really.
Is like there's a lot they can basically. They just need general boosts. It's like just boost wherever you want, and that'll probably help the team almost regardless of where you throw your boosts.
Yeah.
They aren't really particularly well. It is pretty much right now the team of Cresta, Ren, and Sterling.
They're pretty much a team that can throw around boosts like they could throw around their cap space with 20 mil available. They could throw it at anybody and it'll still help them out.
Yeah.
And actually, they still have that one spot open, so yeah.
That's true.
Well, what we said last time, what they need to do is get like a dedicated center as a 30-day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, at this rate, either a 30-day or a 1-year league minimum contract.
You definitely should do a 30-day soon. Because if you get a 30-day in like the next week or two, then if they don't work out, you can get rid of them and get one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your $500,000. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Have a good time.
And all that jazz.
Because, if they get them now, and this is going to be true for all the teams, even though they probably won't hear this because most people are only going to listen at their team instead of watch the whole thing. For all the teams, if you have an open space, get a 30-day now. If you're intent on filling that space, get a 30-day contract now. And then, because again, it's the trade deadline is in a month at the end of March. So get it now and then do that. And then if they don't work out, let them go, get someone else.
Just like at a wedding, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yep.
Anything else we want to talk about Montana?
I have nothing else to say, really.
No, I don't either.
We've covered them from head to toe to the best of our abilities.
A lot of really good top players. Their bench definitely needs a lot of work.
Boost their bench. There we go. That's one thing we probably throw in there. Boost their bench and boost some of their... maybe throw like small boosts to their other top starting players too.
Yeah.
Just little ones, not big ones, just small. Small.
Actually, before I go on, I'm going to refresh this. So I've definitely noticed after a while, the Google Doc starts taking longer and longer to switch between tabs.
Yeah.
So moving over to Seattle.
To the summit! Yay!
Okay, or it's having problems.
Excelsior!
Excelsior! Damn it. I can't do a good impression of the South Park guys' impression of Al Gore. Damn it, Sam! Why did you pull that on me?
Sorry.
Fuck's sake. Well, okay, so
Okay, let's
Seattle.
try it that way. It'll take me a
Yes.
minute. I'm having technical difficulties.
What? Wait, what are the technical difficulties?
I tried reloading it because it started taking a while, and then it wouldn't reload.
Oh, that's weird. I have the sheet up just fine.
Okay, I had to
Me
close
too.
the tab and then reopen it.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, it's the problem I've noticed is like the longer this Google Doc is open, the longer it starts taking to go between tabs. Third assessment, Seattle was 17-19. Since then, they've gone 9-3 and are currently 26-22.
Yeah.
And
So
again,
what finally happened?
I took the advice we said in the last thing. It's the main change is before I said swap Doug Day with Bobby Baylor. And so I put Doug, because Doug Day has a really good defensive rating compared to Baylor. His offense sucks. And his offense still sucks, but look at Doug Day's defensive rating. It's the only person on the team that's a green.
Yeah.
And doing that apparently was enough that since then they've gone on a 9-3 tear. So I guess that's a really good example that sometimes if a team is struggling, swapping one person might be enough to fix it, even if it's on the bench.
Wow.
Just a quote a line from one of my favorite Disney movies, Milan. A single grain of rice can tip the scale. One man can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Well, one woman in that case, but you know.
Well, last I checked, Doug Day's a male, so.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I found it. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. I found it a little puzzling that Doug Day hadn't been bumped up on the bench sooner, because it's sort of just like.
Well, before it was like, okay, he was better defensively, but Baylor was better offensively.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, they were about equivalent, just Doug Day was slightly better defense. And then it's like, no, Baylor's been sort of struggling a bit more. And it's like, okay, Doug Day let's try the lot better defensive player, Doug Day.
Yep. Also, I just want to say this: Dan Kuvianic, leader in blocks on the team, 107. He's a block bear.
And still doing okay on that knee. Hopefully he won't have to get it replaced soon.
He's the only person on the team only starter who has not gotten injured.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Well, that's very good for him then. He won't have to get a knee and call it Cleopatra.
Hair.
What?
I'm trying to figure that one out.
My grandmother has a replaced knee and she called it Cleopatra.
Okay.
I've told her that if she needs to get the other knee replaced, she needs to call it Mark Antony just to round it out.
Turner is in a lot of turnover trouble.
And a lot of foul trouble, too, along with DQ 135 and 146.
Hashtag foul fox!
Yeah, but not nearly as bad as Stinky.
Yeah, not as bad.
I think Jerry's the number 6 point guard.
Yeah, Jerry's always been a little underrated.
Yeah, she's been underrated for a while, but she's got herself a good groove in Seattle, so like she's all green across the board except for defensive rating and of course offensive and defensive rebound, but we don't need to look at those because she's a guard. But she's pretty much all green and average and field goal percentage, so she's your girl.
There you go.
Yep, never underestimate her. She will come and get you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Let's
Trey
see.
Sean and Natalie both, and Anel. They have 3 players on the team with negative PERs.
Which 3 are those again?
Trayshawn Carnell, Natalie Belmare, and Anel Nell. 2 of them are guards.
Yep.
Ooh.
Does that mean that they need to be improved, or?
Probably. That, or they might be the result of the fact that, at least for Nell and Trayshawn, they sort of haven't. They're mainly sitting on the bench.
Yeah, they've been bench warmers pretty much consistently throughout the season.
Well, they've never been. Kenny is going to be their backup guard because league's ahead of them, so they're not going to be a starter, and so they're just sitting between benches 4 to 7 the entire season.
Yeah,
or reserve.
Or deep reserved. I rotate the bench a lot. As you know, it's the only one that has little play time is Lance McGuire, which is a recent pickup. Everyone else is pretty much 200 minutes or more.
Yeah, how is Lance looking though?
Not great, not bad.
Let's see, 8-5 there, no 3-pointers, not good at free throws. Actually, I take that back. He's pretty good at free throws.
He's not bad. It's like I said, it's not bad, not good yet. It was more the issue of at the last set, or there was a point where it's like, okay, Evan Marshall and where is he? Who else is there for? Nico were both injured, so because their 2 main small forwards were injured, Arturo De La Rosa had to step up, and he is not really that good. It's like, okay, get a good, get another one, and we'll start building them up. And so we got another one. And he's getting some play time. He hasn't done too well, but I'm pretty sure we can build him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a player that I think could be built up. His defensive rebounds are pretty good. Everything else is in the red, but his defensive rebounding's looking really good.
Yeah.
So this is probably someone who, given time and a little bit of effort and the right boosts here and there, he could amount to something.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta build him up and give him some love.
Yep.
And yes, it's a team that's all red. Defensive rank, because I keep flipping them around. I tried defensive for a little while. I think it was like first offensive, then I switched them to defensive for a little while. It was sort of okay. And it's like, we're back to offensive. And
they do look like a more offensive oriented team.
Yeah, their offense is Christmas tree colors.
Yep. Yeah, but there are certainly more greens than there are in the defensive rating. So I don't know. I guess like Boo's bench, and I can't really think of anything else for them to do.
And also, again, one thing to keep in mind is this is the 8th seed.
Yeah.
That is higher up than the 4th seed of the Eastern Conference.
Which brings us to Tennessee?
No, not yet.
Well, we haven't yet did what they need to boost beyond. I just put boost bench, which is
damn. Yeah.
Boost bench. Maybe give give itty bitty tiny endurances maybe to everybody if possible, maybe on the starting line to help them out.
They're not having injury problems.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not.
I don't know why you thought they were.
I'm not saying they. I'm
endurance is more okay. How well you get injuries? Yes, they had some. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm saying
13 total.
Yeah, I know they've had 13 total, but I'm just saying, prevent future injuries by maybe giving them just a tiny itty bitty boost in the endurance department to prevent future injuries. That way they can keep what they got.
They haven't really had injury trouble lately, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Because I generally don't run them at a 3.
Yeah.
If I wanted to go at a 3, I definitely need a boost endurance, but they've been doing really well with not even really running them at a 2 and then not even 0 to injuries. It's like
but I'm just saying
if
you
I
never
can
know.
afford the points, I'll boost endurances.